Hey everybody, Tommy here from Epic Tech 2000. Today I want to do a review of Shareaza. It's a program. It's basically like LimeWire. I found really good outcome to the program. It actually is supposed to be safer. I haven't really been able to test that, but I could give you a pretty good estimate that it is going to be safer than LimeWire. I've said this before about other things like BearShare, FrostWire, and things like that, but I'm making a video for a reason. So I really want you guys to look into this if you're trying to find an alternative to LimeWire, because everyone knows that they were in lawsuits, and they probably still are, and they had trouble and they got shut down. I just want to show you guys Shareaza because it's supposed to be great. Now, actually, who found this program was my brother. I'm not sure what he was doing, but he came across it, and I guess he was looking for an alternative too. And he found it, but he didn't tell me. I don't know why, but anyways, I found it, clicked on it, I saw what it was, and I found out that it is actually a P2P, which is what LimeWire is. It's person to person, computer to computer, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, let's just get right into it. I'm gonna close this so we could open it up and see what it looks like. Alright, so you'll see it right here. Just double click, of course. Nothing special. And then this is pretty cool. I think I just like it. I don't know why. Now it's really good, Shareaza, because you could do anything with it. I think, at least, you could go up here. Where is it? You could go up here and change your skin, change your language, and you could download a whole bunch of other ones. As you see here, it already switched it up here like that, but I'll just keep it simple and nice, clean. Okay, so as you maximize, you'll see a couple of things. One thing is you could see here, start download. Click here to start downloading a file or a torrent. This will act as LimeWire. It'll act as a torrent downloader. So if anyone's looking for a torrent downloader that's fast, here's your other thing to look at. Okay. Now, this is where you find any of your music. You'll go in here, type in whatever. Let's try My Chemical Romance. And if it's your choice, you can go down here and click audio just to filter out some things, because sometimes you might come across a video or something. But I just usually keep it at any file type. Okay, click search. Now I actually have a couple searches up here of all the same thing, so I'm just gonna exit that because it takes a little bit to find all the files. Now you'll see here your file names and things. I like to pull this over a little bit so I get to see what I'm doing. And here's your extension files, MP3s. It's hard to explain anybody that doesn't really understand computers. If you have an iPod, you want to look for MP3s, MP4s, somewhere around there. But I'm pretty sure it'll play WMAs and things like that too. So don't be worried about this stuff over here. This is your size. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what this means, their size. So you have an 8 GB iPod, and you want to put how many songs on it, I don't know, but I know it's about 1,000 megabytes each gigabyte, so there you go. You don't really need to know about that. And you'll see here that there's 3 check marks. What this means is that everything is good about it. But if you see like this, you'll see that sources from this file may be unstable. So that's like, maybe, I don't know what unstable would mean, but you would try to avoid those. Some of these have red X's. that doesn't actually mean what you think it would mean, like bad or something. It's just they're firewalled, so it's going to be harder to download. So try to avoid these also. There's nothing going to be wrong with it, just try to avoid it. As you can see here, there's actually ratings too. People go in here and rate them. I'm actually not sure why. I guess if they like the song or if the song is clean. No viruses, no nothing. This here means they are busy, so try to avoid those. You'll cut down on time. If you have one of these, it'll make it more time. But if you get like one like this, it'll take about 3 seconds. Let's download this. Actually, that's a video. Never mind. Let's download this. And you can just double click. As you see here, it's already started. It's pending. I was actually downloading another one of their songs, so I'm just going to resume downloading with that. This is pending because this was downloading, so yeah. But if you click that plus button, it'll tell you where it's downloading from and stuff. It's actually kind of cool if you understand it. That blue line going up and down is your speed from wherever you're getting it from. Actually, we're getting it from LimeWire, which is kind of funny. But I'll make another video, or I'll add to this video, how to set up the whole thing, because there's some setup process you have to go through in order to get it. But as you can see, it's already downloading pretty fast, so there's no real worries about that. It has a media player in here, and we could play this. That's all I'm going to play, because just in case we might, I don't know, they might take the video off because that was copyright infringement. So you could see it's pretty clean. The seek means that you could go through the timeline, you know, the speed. You can set the speed of it. Volume, of course, means the volume. This will actually open and play media files from your playlist. Of course, toggle full screen mode, adjust zoom, whatever. This is actually this button. You click this button to change like that. So we'll click that. Yeah. But it's pretty simple. It's actually pretty cool because you could go in, add media to the file, to the playlist, and hit save, and it'll actually save it for you, which is pretty awesome. Now, you have a choice to share your music files. I decided not to because I have like over almost 2,000, and it was going to take forever for the sake of this video, of course. Later on, I'll probably put it on there, but yeah, these are all my songs on here. Anyways, see how people could like rate them, and this is actually where the songs come from. So let's say you downloaded All Time Low, Nothing Personal, Damned If I Do Ya. That'll come up. Like you're most likely to find mine in there, because you're most likely gonna be downloading it from me, because I have all the information there, and if you type in all that information, it'll come out like that. So like files like these guys are really good to find. I actually got these off LimeWire. They're all filled out. They're really good. The question marks, they're okay, but it's just gonna not look as good on your iPod. And you even want to look for like album covers and stuff. That would be even better, because you know, album cover flow, whatever. So right down here it says warning, you were firewalled. Don't really worry about that. It's just you have to put in a an exception, which I can show you. I'll actually probably add to this video, to enable your firewall to allow Shareaza to get into your computer or whatever it needs. There's no worries here. It's really safe. You don't have to worry about like, oh, but I'm behind a firewall. You want to not be behind. You want to make an exception for Shareaza, because if you don't make an exception, it's going to take other people and you also to download a lot slower. So if you're worried about speed, and yeah, if you're worried about speed, you're going to want to do this. But if you really honestly want to be completely safe, which I'm not even saying that there's, you know what, there's no point. Just make an exception. To make an exception, you need to go to the start menu, go to control panel, then security center, or if you're in classic view, you're still gonna need to find Windows firewall. So either way, I don't know what you'll be in, but if you're in security center, go here, click on it, then you click on Windows firewall, and then mine's turned off because I have Norton, but yours will probably be turned on. If it's turned off, then don't worry about it. Go to exceptions and then scroll down, find Shareaza, and it might actually not be in there, but if it is, then you're good. Okay, hit OK, exit out. Now, anybody in classic view, this is for anyone in classic view. Now, don't worry about if you already did that with me, then don't worry about it. You could either go to security center or you could go straight into Windows firewall. Double click exceptions and then scroll down and make sure your exception's okay. Click OK and exit out. Okay, now to make the thing complete, actually this didn't go through, but to make it complete you're gonna have to restart. I'm not sure why Norton didn't work on that. If you're Norton, you know, go to settings, whatever, go to firewall, program rules. I probably didn't do this right. There it is. I don't know why it didn't allow it, but whatever. It's probably in here somewhere. I don't feel like finding it. I'll do it later. But yeah, so this is in your library. None of these are shared. I think I'll go right on to how to. One last thing, guys. I want to make sure you guys get a safer result whenever you're searching. What you're going to do is you're going to go into Tools, Shareaza Settings. Go up to General, click that. You're gonna want to unclick this. It's gonna be clicked most likely. Unclick it. Make sure it's bits and seconds. And if you want, whenever you close it, if you're like downloading something, it'll automatically be on this. But if you want to minimize to tray, you're gonna want to go down to minimize to tray, of course. The rest of these settings you could change. The last thing you want to change to make sure you get a great search result is this will be unclicked. Click this. It'll give you a little warning, tell you about it. You guys can read into that. Hit apply, and you want to go into here. You'll see Nutella, or however you say that. I think it's Nutella. You're gonna want to click all these, make sure they're all on. Click optimal, go to eDonkey, click both of these if they're off, and then go to BitTorrent, and you actually probably won't have BitTorrent. If you do have it on here, then make sure everything's clicked that I have clicked here. Okay, none of this stuff really relates to you though. Just make sure you have that clicked, and that clicked. Okay. I don't think there's anything else here you guys want to do. You want to make sure your speed's at 4 megabytes per second. That's inbound. It'll probably be set around somewhere like that, but I have it set to 4 megabytes per second. Outbound, That's really your choice. If you want super speed, you're going to want to go real high, but that'll actually slow down the rest of your network. So try to keep it at its minimum. I would keep it at what I have it at now because you're going to be running pretty smoothly. Make sure the connection timeouts are about 6, and handshake, let's say 30. This actually means you're going to make sure that it's okay 30 times before it connects, and it's going to retry connection for 16 times. So you're going to want to keep that at a higher number. You can go to 20 if you want, just to retry a couple more times, and handshake at 30, so then it's quicker. Hit OK, and you should be good. I'm gonna click on one of these, see how fast it goes. Okay, so we're pending. As you can see down here, 720 bits per second, kilobits, whatever. Some of these aren't as good because they'll be slower because it depends on what your network is like. Mine's currently going slower because I'm recording a video. So yeah, talk to you guys later. Tommy from Epic Tech 2000. Always remember that. Remember that I am here to help. Comments are always highly suggested because we want to hear what you guys have to say. Have any questions, comment, send us a message. Make sure you always go to our website, epictech2000.com. Make sure you always go to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/epictech2000. And yeah, tune in next time for our next episode of whatever we'll be doing.